You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. And be sure to smash that like button. Dude that's racking up a lot of honors in studio right now, sitting to my left. Newly minted #1 player in the nation from ESPN Recruiting Services, from just down the street at U-High. It is Lamar Brown. Good to see you again, man. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Dude, I'm doing really well. You told me like Wednesday was a good day to come in because like you didn't have much going on. It's like, what do you have school on Wednesday? Like, what's your kind of like your days like right now?
I was just chilling today. We didn't have school because some people had to take the state test or something like that. So.
Got it. So when do you like? Do you have like a normal? Lamar, this is so different, I think, for me and probably a lot of like older people who listen, just how classes and days are scheduled. Like, do you go to school every day, like 7 to 2:30? Because like there's some people I know who their kids are done at noon. Some days they don't go at all. Like, what is a school day like for you?
It's like 7:45 to like 2 to 3.
Okay, so that's Monday through Friday. So you have a normal schedule.
Yes, sir.
Do you get to do like football stuff during the day as well?
So football is like my last hour. So like it'll be 2 from 3, or like 3:30 or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually that'll be the practice time for us. So that's my time for football.
And so what do you do?
Right now we just in winter training. This like I think it's the last week because we got spring break next week, and then after we come from spring break, we're gonna be into the spring like camp, spring football and all that. So we just working out right now, getting better.
Yeah. I want to cover a lot of ground. We got a couple of segments with Lamar, so I'm excited about that. So we got a lot we can talk about here. I did see, we mentioned it there, the new ESPN ranking is out. They got you as the #1 player in the country. Like, you saw that, obviously.
Yeah, I did.
When you hear that, like, when did you see that, first of all? Like, when did you know that was happening?
I found out when everybody else found out, honestly, to be honest.
It's like last week or whatever it was?
Yes, sir.
So you see that. Like, what do you think when you see that?
It's a true blessing. I know all the work I've been putting in for the past few years is paying off, but I just know that the job not finished until like I get my family straight, retire them, and yeah, that's all about.
That's the thing that motivates you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Is there, Lamar? One of the things I've been doing this a long time, and I've gotten to talk to a lot of guys who have come through the LSU program, highly recruited and all. It's always interesting to me because like you and I were just talking. I mean, like you're a high school guy, right? I mean, you're taking the ACT and going to class and all the stuff that high school people do.
Yes, sir.
But man, you have so much attention on you. I mean, just think about this. Like, I'm bothering you here to come here on. You get a day off. No, and I appreciate you not thinking it's a big deal for coming in. But like, does any of this, like, is that like sunk in for you at all? Like, just the how kind of abnormal it is to have all the attention that you have at such a young age?
Honestly, I really don't buy in it. It's just a good thing. I'm doing something good, positive for my life, honestly. But I love it, and my parents love it, so that's all. Yeah.
One of the things that I remember when you came into Keelan's podcast,
Yes, sir.
got to talk a little bit then, and you talked about taking visits. And I think that's awesome. Like, go see the country. You know what I mean? Like, go. Where have you gone already?
So this spring, the first week, I went to A&M. The next week after that, I think I went to LSU, maybe. I'm not sure. I think LSU, and then maybe A&M again. Oh, Miami again. Then A&M, and then this week I'm going to be at LSU spring game, and next week I'm going back to A&M.
So A&M, LSU, Miami. But you, like, when I saw you at an Oregon shirt, you been to Oregon already?
I've been there my sophomore year.
So where else have you gone? Just like, if I say all the places that you've traveled, where have you gone? You say A&M, LSU, Miami, Oregon. Where else have you gone?
Tulane, Alabama, UCF, and I think that's it.
Going to LA yet?
Actually, I'm going there in 2 weeks. Forgot about that one.
So you're going out to like to USC? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, I mean, like, what? Most people in high school never get to travel like that, which is really cool. So what's been the coolest part of that for you as a young guy getting to go to Miami to Oregon and points in between. You know, I mean, you've seen two opposite corners of the country.
It's good, honestly. I get to see a lot, especially at a young age. Like, I didn't think, like, when I was younger me, I didn't think I'd be doing this, to be honest. But yeah, coming from this area, you know, like, you wouldn't think you'd see all that. And just seeing different schools, different coaches from different schools and all that. And I just love the process, honestly.
Did you like, would you prefer, like, the beaches in Miami or, like, the trees and all the, you know, the topography of the Pacific Northwest, like up in Oregon?
Which
is cooler? I'm not talking about the schools or the coaches. I'm not asking you to lean anywhere. I'm just curious, like, what you thought was cooler, like South Beach or Oregon? Very different.
Probably South Beach.
Yeah. Dude, it's the beach, right? I mean, it makes a lot of sense, man. That's cool. Do you, whenever, being at U High as well, you've also had so many teammates that have gone through this. Like, you know, I mean, we talked about Keelan, who's now at LSU, and I mean, every year U High is churning out guys. Have you, like, do you have a good, you have a good relationship, but what have you learned maybe from guys that have gone through this process as well? Like, has there been maybe an older guy who passed on some good advice to you going through the whole recruiting process?
I'll say Jaqueline Roy.
Yeah.
He left, I think, the year before I got to U High. I've been chopping it up with him, like, ever since. He tell me the basics of the game and the recruiting process, how it's like, and he just like a bigger brother type,
yeah.
You know. So like anything from him. And Jordan Gilbert now, he like a little thing with our school. He tell me some process things about the process and everything.
So what if so Jordan's a guy who went to A&M, transferred back to LSU. Jaquelin's a guy that played his whole career at LSU, had a really good career at LSU. He's in the NFL now. Mm-hmm. Like, what are the things they tell you?
Take my visits. They don't want, like, because, you know, Jordan at LSU, so, like, he ain't the type to, like, push me to say, like, come to LSU and all that. He tell me to take the visits and all that. Just enjoy the process, which Jaquelin say the same thing, too. So, yeah, that's just, like.
Lamar Brown's in studio with us. We got two segments. So next time we'll talk a little bit of on-field stuff. Whenever it was funny because we have like the people who work with us, have photographers and everything, so they'll go shoot the LSU games, pregame and Tiger Walk and all that, dude. And you're all over these pictures. You know what I mean? So you've taken in a lot of LSU, but you also literally go to school on campus.
Yes, sir.
So what is it like for someone who is there every day, but then to be recruited by the school? Like, I guess another way to ask it, Lamar, is, are there different things that you see or experience as a recruit that you don't experience every day of your life going to school on campus there? Does that make sense? Like, is it different for you going there as a recruit on game day and seeing an LSU game as opposed to, like, going to school every day?
Like, it really be no difference because, like, I took, like, a lot of visits there. So, but not really, I wouldn't say.
Yeah. It's you got an interesting situation because I don't think there's many number one players in the country who go to school on a college campus, right? So it's just a bit of an oddity like that. By the way, so spring football is coming up for you this summer. This is like the camp circuit starting in June, right? So you're probably going to be everywhere. Where are you going to be going starting in June? Because I'm guessing you're going to be all over the place.
For the official visits.
Are you taking officials in June?
Yes, sir. I'm taking 4, I think. I'm taking my first one to Miami, the second one to Florida State, third one to Texas A&M, and LSU for the last weekend.
Do you get as many official? It used to be 5. Do you get as many as you want now?
Yes.
So you're just taking those 4 though?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Have you been to Florida State yet?
Not yet.
Oh, really? Okay. So what was it about Florida State that made you kind of want to put them on your radar?
Coach Malzahn and Coach Hand, you know, they was recruiting me pretty good at UCF.
Okay.
And I felt good about UCF, but when they made the switch, I felt even more, like, good with them. So, like, I always wanted to see Florida State, but I never really had a good relationship with them until they moved there. So it's just a relationship with those guys.
Was UCF one of your first offers?
Nah, I don't think.
Oh, okay, really? It's interesting because, you know, I get they're into the Big 12 now, but, you know, for a prospect like number one prospect in the country, you would typically not think whenever they were, you know, in the American that would be a target. But it's really interesting that that'd be on the list. So you'll take your visits. Are you doing like the camps? Are you doing like the opening or any of that sort of stuff?
Probably the rivals. I did Under Armour maybe a month ago.
Where was that?
New Orleans.
Okay, in New Orleans.
Yes,
and where's Rivals?
Indianapolis, I believe.
Dude, you were going all. Dude, you're gonna have frequent flyer miles at like 17 years old, man. That's like, do you love? Like you said, you enjoy the process. Do you like jetting around and getting on a plane and going to all these different places?
It's hard, unless your flight get delayed.
Yeah. What does your family think?
They just ready to get everything over with. Honestly.
Yeah. You said you have a younger brother too.
Yes,
so how old's he?
He's 2.
Oh, he's 2. Oh, so really young. Okay, I didn't know like if he was, maybe going on visits with you and all to see different stuff.
Yeah, he do.
Well, he goes to visits, but he's not going to remember.
He's not gonna,
Make sure you take plenty of pictures so you can show like when he's older, he'll know what he was able to go through and see all this stuff. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.